Hi guys, I'm just going to do a really basic overview of how to buy something using Binance on your mobile phone. It's a little bit overwhelming when you're doing it on the desktop version, but when you are on your mobile phone it can be a little bit easier. I do find it easier to place trades, it's just quick and efficient. But if you're not trading and you're wanting to buy something to hold, this is your main screen. So you've got the home screen here. Then if you click on wallets, once you've deposited, doing it through the website, you'll have your GBP or USD here. You see I've got Rune and USDT, so all you do is click trade in the middle, and what you'll see at the top is convert, spot, margin, fiat, peer-to-peer, which you don't want. So go back off this, sorry. So spot, when you're talking spot, that means you're buying to hold. So you're buying the actual coin or crypto, whatever it is that you're buying. So you're not leveraging, so you're not borrowing anything. So it's just like going to the shops and buying 100 pairs of sneakers or kicks or whatever you want to fucking call them, and keeping them for 3 or 4 years till the price goes up, selling them. So that's what you're doing. That's spot buying. Margin is obviously buying it with a leverage. You're borrowing against it so you can increase your returns quicker. But for this one it's just a real quick guide. So click on spot. Here I'm selecting comp USDT, so a lot of the pairs on here will not trade directly to USD. So what you have to do is trade your balance. So USD, I don't know if you can do it on here actually, but when you deposit in GBP, because I know GBP can, there we go. So GBP to USDT, and if you've got 100 quid or whatever, I've actually got mine USD, so I click sell mine to get back to GBP. Market price, leave that as market, choose that 100%, and you'd click sell. But I'd be buying GBP because I've got USD, so click 100%, and it'd give me that back. And so I'd be selling 2,208 US dollars, but it's actually in Tether. So all you do is click buy and go, and it'd go straight through it. So for a USDT, so search for a coin, so let's have a look at BTS USD. See, it says a little ×3 next to it. That's because on the margin account you get offered 3 times leverage, so forget about that. It's just showing that it is a leveraged coin and they offer leveraging on it. Futures offers higher leveraging, but that's a completely different story altogether, so we'll talk about that in a different video. But for here, just click on BTS, and at the moment say I want to buy at market price, which is this in the middle that you see here on the left hand side, that's in the center. You can click limit if you click that, or you can click any of these down here, but you see there's loads of orders, so you're waiting in a queue, so you'll see it flickering 2,000, 1,000, that's how many people are buying. So if I just click 0.7773, that's there, it then changes it into this field. You can actually change it yourself, so I want to buy at 0.0555, say for example, and I want to spend $1,000 on that. That'll get me 18,000 BTS BitShare tokens. And what you do to place the order, place the limit order, buy, and you see now it's sat there. So what that'll do is created an order, so if the price drops down to 0.0555, it will buy me in at that price. But you see the 0% in the little circle here. What that means is if there isn't enough liquidity at that price, there might be someone only selling 10,000 at that price, so you'll only receive 10,000, which will be around sort of 60%. So you will get in at that price, but only 60% until the liquidity picks up. So that's the problem with smaller coins. If the liquidity isn't there, you're not going to get your order fulfilled 100%. So let me just cancel that. And what you did from there, once it is fulfilled, all you'll have to do is to take the profit out again, is click sell, limit, and sell it at 0.1, for example. 100% of your holdings, because you don't know how much in US dollars that we've just typed in, because you don't know how much it's going to be worth, but you'll have your amount. So 18,000 would be 18,000, obviously simple maths, 2 + 2 is 4. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all you need to know for this dead simple buying. Buy, sell, limit. Market is instantaneous. Ignore stop limit, that's a little bit complex. I've had questions on that, but ignore that for now. That's when you need to understand when there's a breakout or a fake out. If the price goes above a certain point, you understand that it's going to keep going, so you want to get in. But if it doesn't break that point, then there's more than likely it's going to come back down. So that's something that we'll cover. OCO, that's one cancels the other. That's another advanced way of taking profit and setting stop loss. So it is basically risk management, which is something I will go over again in a later video. But for this one, that's just a dead simple one. So market buy at the current price, whatever it's at, if you're wanting to get in now, and then what you want to do is sell at a limit which is higher, which you're happy to take your profit at, and done.